JV.
What up, homie?
Happy Monday, brother.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that.
What's going on?
Oh, just Monday stuff, man. Normal Monday stuff.
Living the dream.
Every day.
Snapping necks,
Every day.
cashing checks.
Every day.
I love to hear it, brother.
Yes, sir.
Hey, let me know, man. Am I in frame right now? Do the people on YouTube and IG, can they see me right now in frame? We got to adjust anything?
Somewhat. Let's go that way with the camera a little bit.
Guys, we're going to adjust the camera this way.
That way.
So let me over direct now.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit more. Right there.
Oh, bring it sexy back.
Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, guys. We're at it again, man.
Yes, sir.
Another episode. Done a lot of these now.
Yeah, we're pushing up halfway through season 4 now.
All right, season 4, and my mom doesn't even listen yet. Perfect.
Maybe season 5.
Maybe June we'll try again in season 5.
That's where it's at.
Oh man, dude, you have a good weekend?
Yeah, it was all right.
All right,
pretty relaxed. Didn't do a whole lot this weekend.
Nice.
Yep, just took the weekend kind of recharge.
Got to recharge the batteries,
Yep.
man.
So
Very
that's about
important.
it. Watched a couple flicks. We went to the movies.
Okay,
That's about it.
what'd you watch? Outside of our movie of the week, what'd you watch?
Well, I caught Ambulance for one.
Bayhem.
Yes. Mixed feelings. Mixed feelings on that one.
Yeah.
Because you got this real nice brother story, right? Brotherly love kind of situation, and you get these pieces of this story, and you're listening to these guys talk, and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
They're back and forth between the two characters is great. The female character Cam, she's a good time in there as well. But it was like Michael was in the room. They were putting everything together. He's getting it all together. He's like, let's do this really nice story, really nice brother story, right?
Yeah.
We'll do a heist, whatever. And then he's just like, but.
that's the famous Michael Bay butt.
we're gonna write this pretty solid dialogue, and then we're gonna blow everything up. We're gonna get some sweet drone shots.
Yes,
really awesome drone shots,
like the best in the business type of drone shots. Okay,
yeah, really good, and we're gonna use them a lot. We use the drones a lot.
Yes. If you ever need to know where we are in the movie, we're just going to throw up a drone. That's what we're going to do.
And if there's a piece of glass in this movie, it's going to get destroyed.
It's going to get destroyed.
Dude,
no shards of glass will remain intact. Simple as that.
We're going to blow up every car, every prop we got. It's going to explode.
Bro, is this like
but we're gonna do a fire storyline?
Even with the car bomb,
yeah,
towards like I don't know the second or third act of the movie, there's just explosions everywhere.
Well, the other thought was, he was probably also thinking like, all right, let's we're gonna make a Transformers movie, but there's not gonna be any Transformers.
Yes. Guys, I have the Transformers type budget here.
Yeah.
Not a single Transformer. Megatron is nowhere to be found.
It's going to sound like him.
But bro, okay, let's talk about Michael Bay real quick, man, because he is a director and he's a big budget action film director. Yeah. Full stop. He's not trying to win Oscars.
Right.
He's not trying to, do like a Christopher Nolan, change the face of a genre. Yeah. You know what I mean? He just likes to see explosions in frame.
So many explosions.
That's it.
A lot of explosions.
That's it. He's just trying to see explosions in frame. I think in this movie, he was honestly like the most Bayhem movie of all time before this was Bad Boys 2. It was crazy, right? So like, I think he just wanted to like do a smaller budget movie
Right.
than the Transformers films and just still blow things up as a Bad Boys 2 type of. It was wild.
Yeah. And what's interesting about it is like the beginning of the movie all the way up to the heist was a pretty good movie.
Yeah.
It kept me involved in what was going on between these two brothers. And then it kicked into gear there and just blowed every piece of glass, every window shattered.
It's just like, okay, all right, you're like watching this movie. He's like, all right, it should wrap up any moment now. Like, there's not much more explosions that can happen. Michael Bay said, "Hold my beer." All right,
We're gonna blow up a whole block.
I got 30 mil left, bro. I'm gonna use every penny of this. Okay,
bring me boxes of C4 boxes.
Yes. You go down to South Carolina right now and give me all the fireworks, bro, and all the explosions, okay? You do. You cross that damn border.
But I mean, but that was the interesting part too. In between all those explosions, you still have some pretty solid story.
There was a heartfelt story about two brothers who have like went two different directions.
Right.
One is in need of assistance. The other one is just a crime idiot. So there is a good heartfelt story there. But there's also like a third, like it's them two, but the other story is this EMS Cam, and she's just kind of getting her flow and sway back, right? Because she's been through some shit before herself.
Yep.
So like, I thoroughly enjoyed the film.
I did too.
But like, I guess when I was younger, I could watch every Michael Bay movie and be like, wow, this is the best stuff on the planet, right?
Yeah.
But now me as an adult, I'm like, wow, this is awesome.
Right.
Is it over yet?
Right, because at some point it's like it's repetition, and that's kind of where I got that feeling of like, you know, you could take this girl out and put Megan Fox in there, and you'd have a scene right from Transformers.
Yep, Tia Leone from the first Bad Boys movie, like literally.
I cannot remember her name.
What's the we did a movie on her, Kate Beckinsale,
right,
from the one movie with Ben Affleck. And don't know the name of it right now. Pearl Harbor is what it is. Okay, he likes tall, dark skin, like brunettes is what he loves in his movies. Man, he's just. That's his flair. That's his style.
But I still enjoyed it.
Oh, fantastic film. Yeah, dude. Should have won 7 Oscars.
Didn't win any Oscars?
Did not, man.
It did, yeah.
Did not,
I
brother.
think so.
Bro.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Another Victory Monday.
All right, let's hear what's happening. Let's hear the news.
Giants won.
Because I didn't watch none of it.
Giants won, so they're now 6-1.
All right.
The UNC Tar Heel football team was on a bye, so they're taking a breather this week.
That's fine.
I will say that the Yankees got swept by the Astros. I'm a little pissed off about that, but
you can't have everything, right?
My buddy Matt, shout out to my boy Matt Chavis. He texted me our group chat and was like, "Bro, like, I'm not even talking junk right now, Clyde, but like, what the hell's going on with the Yankees, man? Y'all lose to the same team every year in the playoffs." And I'm like,
same team.
I can't say anything about that. I can't talk any junk back. We're just not good against Houston.
So is that a good team this year, or is it
Houston's a good team every year?
Fair.
Houston's been since like the hurricane and the flood hit Houston.
Okay.
They've just became a super team.
All right.
Yeah, every year.
Not
Monster.
Jokes, that's fine.
No, you can't make jokes about that.
Leave it alone.
But behind my right shoulder, Panthers got that dub.
I heard. I did see that.
I was at the game.
That's fine.
Yeah. Panthers was there.
It was pretty
against the Bucks.
Pretty big spread, right?
And got the dub. Kept Tom Brady out of the end zone.
All right.
So shout out to my buddy John Phillips. He is not happy right now. But that makes me happy.
Right.
Welcome to this week's episode of Movie in a Pod. I'm Clyde Smith.
And I am Javier Villalobos.
On this week's episode, we are discussing the trailers for Creed 3, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and our movie of the week, Black Adam. All right, team, we're going to check out these two new trailers. Check out our live reactions on our YouTube page. All right. We got Creed 3. Michael B. Jordan's directorial debut. After dominating the boxing world, Adonis has been thriving in his career and family life. When a childhood friend and former boxing prodigy resurfaces, the face-off between former friends is more than just a fight. JV, talk to me, brother.
Yeah, I would not want to be in the ring with either of these guys.
Oh, hell no.
I mean, they're actors, but still,
Just as
just as people.
I'm not fighting these guys.
Nah, there's a lot of body there that I would not want to get hit by.
Yeah.
But we have these two guys that are seemingly best friends from early. We don't really know why Damian Anderson, Jonathan Majors' character, was in prison.
Yeah.
Kind of look with the little cutscene that maybe he took the rap or something.
That's what it looks like, yeah.
And now he's back, like.
Just like, something went down with me and you would obviously take the rap and be in jail for 15 years. I appreciate you, man. Obviously.
Obviously. Yeah. I got you. So we'll build on that storyline, obviously. Yeah, I mean, it's a boxing movie. Seen a bunch of them. But these two actors are definitely something that got me hooked on this one.
It's just like, even though Michael B. Jordan has been around for a minute now,
yeah,
I will say he's still like coming up and coming into his own, right?
Right, yeah. I mean, he's kind of went through the actor phase. Now he's moving on to that next director phase. And moving on to producer phase and all that stuff. So he's still got a way to go in his career.
Definitely. And then you have Jonathan Majors, who I saw this guy in Lovecraft Country for the first time and was like, he's going to be phenomenal. And you can see it right here.
Right. And
this guy is just like, there's so much like emotion just in his face alone.
Right.
About how pissed off he is about whatever happened all those years ago.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's coming for everything, let's go.
Let's get it.
This is a definitely in theaters movie. I want to hear like every punch land.
Trying to hear that blood and sweat hit the mat.
Exactly, man. You know what I mean? This is gonna be dope. So did you watch the Rocky movies growing up and stuff?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Rocky movies.
I versus the Russian, watch that. Anything after that, basically not.
Yeah.
But I do know that he played, like, he fought Clubber Lang or whatever. And when Jonathan Majors was cast, everybody was like, oh, he's playing Clubber Lang's son.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like Drago's son that he fought the last movie, they were going to do something. I'm glad they're not going that route.
Yeah, mix it up a little bit. Don't go with the predictable.
Exactly.
Easy story, right?
The easy story, right? This is something that's going to be heartfelt. A lot of people are going to relate to.
Yeah.
It's going to be about family and friendship and reconnecting and yeah, man. This looks fun, guys. We're going to throw this on our socials. Let us know your thoughts. Who you got? You got Damian Anderson or Adonis Creed? We're taking bets. Bro.
Yeah.
Scott Lang and Hope Van Dyne, along with Hank Pym and Janet Van Dyne, explore the quantum realm, where they interact with strange creatures and embark on an adventure that goes beyond the limits of what they thought was possible. Man, okay. We got Peyton Reed coming back.
That's a lot.
To direct the third installment of Ant-Man series. And this is going to be game-changing. We talked about last week that I'm so in awe right now. I apologize.
Really is a lot.
So we talked about last
There's
week
a
how
lot.
like the MCU is kind of like plateaued
Yeah.
and it needed like a lift off.
Right.
I hope Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and this are those liftoffs. Black Panther looks like it might be just a solo type Wakanda movie.
Yeah, yeah.
This looks like it's going to expand. Well, with Kang the Conqueror, it's definitely going to expand
Yeah.
the Marvel universe. And we finally got Kang, who is our ultimate bad guy of this saga.
Right.
Like it was Thanos in the first saga. This saga is going to be Kang the Conqueror.
We're finally getting there.
We're finally getting there. Yeah. So this is definitely after the events of season 1 of Loki.
Right.
Yeah.
It's kind of after all that, right? All the universal traveling. All that
Yes.
Man, but this quantum realm is actually a place now. Like when we saw it before, it was just like
Molecules.
It was just
weird.
A space you were in wasn't really a place at that time.
Yeah.
But here we see structures, there's creatures. Really kind of a mind-blowing thing for where we're going in this time. But Paul Rudd, man, just being Paul Rudd. Superhero Paul Rudd.
Superhero Paul
So
Rudd.
good.
He's almost
boy.
like, he's probably like top 5 favorite actors for me, okay?
Yeah.
And the fact that he gets to do this a third time with the same director, this is probably going to be the biggest movie out of the 3.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Man.
Well, I mean, so far the other Ant-Man movies haven't really been like a gigantic part of the MCU, right?
Yeah.
You know, they were kind of their own little thing. We know they were around, or he was on house arrest for one of them. You know, we know about them, but this is the first one that's going to start. He's going to start intertwining with the storyline.
Yeah. So the first one was like a heist film.
Yeah.
To kind of steal back the technology and their company and everything. The second one was very low stakes.
Yeah.
It was literally more of a personal story that like Scott got involved in.
Mm-hmm.
But this one, man, this is going to change the face of the MCU. I'm calling it right here, guys. And JV, the last time I made a Marvel prediction, I was right.
We'll mark it. I don't know how to do that, but we'll
Last time,
make a note.
This is going to change the face of the MCU.
Yeah.
It's going to turn it on its head, and it's going to be wild from here on out.
So we got Bill Murray.
Randall, he doesn't even have a name on the top cast yet.
He's just Bill Murray.
Let's go.
He's just gonna be Bill Murray, maybe. Randall Park back is Jimmy Woo. I see in here.
Love him.
Let's see, who else do we got? Catherine Newton has been cast as Cassie Lang,
Yeah.
replacing. I can't remember her name. Either way, we got another Cassie Lang for this one. I mean, just fire, man.
Wait. This is not the same Cassie Lang that was in Endgame?
No.
Really?
Yeah, it was a recast.
Really?
Yeah, Catherine Newton was the recast for her for whatever reason.
All right. Our second recast ever
Well, I
in
mean,
the MCU.
well, you know, which was kind of weird for her character because she was a baby, or not a baby, but a young girl, very young. And then we skipped ahead from the blip.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was an older girl. And she only had a little bit of time on screen. And for whatever reason, she's gone.
Well, okay, that actually makes more sense because this is probably from the after the blip to whenever this movie comes out, like that time frame or whatever. That actually makes sense where she's gotten older. And really, since the blip, it's only been a few years for us. I'm just guessing.
I don't think that has anything to do with the casting. I think it was just maybe a schedule issue, maybe something like that. That's why they had to recast her.
We're also getting, not to get off topic of this amazing looking movie, we're also getting a new General Ross.
Yes.
General Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
Old Han Solo himself, Harrison Ford.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do all right in that kind of older, grouchy man role that
he does it well now.
He really does. He does a great job.
So he replaced Alec Baldwin in the Jack Ryan series because Alec Baldwin did Hunt for Red October, and then he turned around and did Clear and Present Danger and the other one. I forgot the name of the other one, but he did the next two Jack Ryan movies because Alec Baldwin had a scheduling conflict.
Yeah.
But he stepped in, and everybody was like, dude, The Hunt for Red October is so good with Alec Baldwin, but, like, Harrison Ford could have done that film and did fantastic in these two films. So not worried about that replacement at all for our man who passed away. Rest in peace. So, guys, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. We're also getting – this is Jonathan Majors Day.
Let's go.
Let's just skip Black Adam and just do a Jonathan Majors movie right now. Like, this is right out. You want to watch it live? We have the technology, right?
Yeah. So we got Wakanda Forever coming up.
Yes.
Is this the next in line?
Yes.
I think it is. I didn't see nothing really for the beginning of the year. This was in February.
This is the next in line.
Dope.
Superhero flick after Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. Good deal.
All right, guys, we'll throw this on our socials. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, starring that very sexy Jonathan Majors. So let us know your thoughts.
Super stoked.
All right.
And Randall Park.
And Randall Park.
Don't forget about him.
He punched Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
All right, brother, you ready to jump into our movie of the week?
Yeah, man, let's get it.
We got Black Adam.
All right.
The Dwayne Johnson Passion Project.
Working on this for a minute.
Yeah, man. First said back 15 years ago that he wants to play Black Adam. 8 years ago, it went into development. And today, it's out in theaters.
Yes.
We made it, guys. 2022, this movie dropped just last Friday. This movie is directed by John Colette Serra. Written by Adam Seitzkill, Rory Haynes, and Sharab Noshvani. I've butchered everybody's name there.
That is fine. I got a couple. I'm going to do the same, too, in a second.
That's fine.
We had a budget of $200 million for this one, and so far, box office has brought in $209 million.
Nice.
So he's cleared budget.
Cleared the budget.
He paid himself. Him and Pierce Brosnan. They made all of it. It's all of them.
I got a lot to say about Pierce, man. We got a whole. Yeah.
Dr. Fake movie.
Yeah, just please. Gosh. Yes, please.
All right. Starting in this one, we had Dwayne Johnson as Teth Adam or Black Adam. Aldous Hodge as Hawkman or Carter Hall. Noah Centineo as Robert A.J. Rothstein or the Atom Smasher. Sarah Sashi as Adriana Tomaz. Marwan Kinzari as Ishmael. Quintessa Swindell as Maxine. Pierce Brosnan as Kent Nelson. Oh, my goodness. Bodhi Sambagi as Amon Tamaz. And we had some pretty fun cameos in this one as well.
Oh, yeah.
A little Harry Winkler action.
Harry Winkler's.
That was the best.
That really was.
He played Adam Smasher's uncle.
Yes.
Great. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, like I said, we had some good cameos throughout.
Good stuff, man. Go ahead and give us that quick synopsis so we can jump into this, brother.
So the city of Kondak is under the control of the criminal organization Intergang. Adriana Tamaz, a resistance fighter, is on the hunt for a crown that can bring the destruction of the city. She wants to keep it out of the hands of the Intergang. So along this journey, she gets cornered by the henchmen and discovers the tomb of Teth Adam and releases him in order to help fight for the city.
All right. So let's start at the top, brother.
Same business.
The character, Black Adam.
Black Adam.
Played by Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He wasn't credited as The Rock.
Nah,
he won't do that.
Dwayne Johnson, baby.
The Rock's his different persona.
So we got, I will say this, man. The character of Black Adam was actually kind of corny. In a good way, though. In a good way. I know you were hesitating there for a second.
No, I mean, this whole story moved super fast.
Yeah, I was here for it.
Yeah, so like the as far as like him understanding what was going on, like it just had to happen real fast, right? In order for him to become who he needed to become.
I said I spoke, a different language.
Yeah.
Kondukian, all those years ago, and now perfect English, bro.
Perfect.
Yeah,
sounds perfect.
Just amazing.
Better than most.
There. We have a fish out of water tale here. Adapting to the way of life now in 2022 conduct, right? 2022, the world. And like you said, he kind of learns everything a little too fast for my liking.
Right.
But I see what they were trying to do, right? When you're doing a origin story, which this kind of is and kind of not, when you're doing something like that, you are throwing a lot of exposition, or you're just like, they're good to go and they're adapted to this way of life and this new superhero is or whatever.
I mean, I guess you could throw it up to he is, got the power of multiple wizards.
Yeah.
One of them is the wisdom.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
You throw it to that. He's just
he knows every language.
Super intelligent.
Boom.
Let's do that. I guess.
Now I will say this, man. Now him just straight up killing members of Intergang was just badass on a whole new level, right?
Yeah.
A superhero movie where the lead just destroys people. Perfect.
He doesn't get held back.
Does not get held back. Who's going to hold him back?
Right. This is something that's kind of the same thing over and over with a lot of superhero movies is like, this dude could just destroy everything and anybody.
Yeah.
In a snap of a finger.
Yeah. Like if I had Spider-Man's powers back in high school, remember in Amazing Spider-Man how he decided not to play basketball?
Yeah. Just hooping.
Bruh.
Just hooping all day.
I'll be in the NBA right now, bruh. With great power means great big bank. Okay?
Yeah.
Yo, come at me, fam.
Well, it's something we saw like in Zack Snyder's Justice League with Superman.
Yeah.
When he came back through, he laid it on Steppenwolf.
Oh, 1,000%, yeah.
And that's something you want to see sometimes, just show your power. And he was able to do that in this movie.
From the get-go.
Yeah. He didn't care about nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't care about anything.
I will also say this, man. Dwayne Johnson is passionate, and it shows in every scene in this movie, right? Even when it's a very not so serious scene, he's very seriously acting in it, man. Knowing that he's not up for any Oscars or anything of that nature, right? He's creating a very good popcorn flick is what he's trying to do there. He's having fun. He's emotional about the character. This is a man who believes in Black Adam and has for 15 plus years, right?
Oh, yeah.
It makes the audience, us, believe in Black Adam. And, like, that's the draw, right? The draw is one of the biggest movie stars in the world working right now, and his commitment. Have you seen every interview leading up to this, right? He's like, man, he's just happy.
Yeah.
Man, Black Adam is almost here, guys. We're going to get you this. Man, this is going to be for the fans.
Not to mention you have somebody who can push to get what he wants out of these movies going forward as well.
Yes.
Right? So a good person to have in your corner going forward, trying to rebuild this world.
I love it. I love it, man. The man in black is here.
So good.
All right, let's talk about Aldous Hodge as Hawkman. I say it was super cool seeing Hawkman.
Yeah.
Super cool seeing this guy. Like, honestly, I know nothing about Hawkman.
You know, the only thing I've learned is just from seeing the TV shows, like with like the Flash and all that stuff when they show little cameos.
Yeah.
That's about all I know about Hawkman.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, not really much.
I mean, the only thing I really know is I thought like when he dies, he reincarnates.
Oh.
I thought that was a thing.
Well,
That may have just been for a certain storyline.
Yeah, it could be because like he was very human,
Yeah.
but just like he had just had the best tech, right? At least in this movie, in this iteration, right? In the DCEU.
We don't really get a lot about him though.
We don't.
He's there. He's got some cool tech, rich, and
Literally was my next line.
he's ready.
Right?
He's ready to fight. Yeah, he's ready to throw down.
You know, I don't know much about him, this superhero, but I've seen him in like Justice League, comics, and Justice League, like the TV show and stuff like that. But what I do know and now love is that one, he's a rich black man that has a sense of morality similar to Superman's.
Yeah.
Really appreciated that.
Dope threads too.
Bruh.
So good.
Like, bro, you just leave Wakanda, bro? Like, I know we mixing Marvel and DC,
Right.
bro, but your threads are fresh. Wakandan fresh, bro. Like, Aldous Hodges looks cool, man.
Definitely. He's got that cool attitude.
Yeah. You know, he did have to play like that den mom the entire movie, right?
Yeah, him and Adam Smasher.
Yeah.
That
Me and you later, right? But you know, you understand like, and I'm here for it as to like why he had to do that, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand. What I don't understand is why we have like Adam Smasher, who's like seems like his first mission, but whatever. Jumping into that, man. Let's move over here to my favorite character in the movie. Okay, Pierce Brosnan, Dr. Fate. Honestly, didn't care for the superhero Dr. Fate.
Yeah.
Didn't give a damn about the Dr. Fate at all.
Just Pierce Brosnan.
I just give a shit about
Kit Nelson.
Pierce Brosnan. Kit Nelson, right? I love Pierce as the character. Though. He was just the clothing, the walk, the charisma, the sex appeal.
So cool.
Pierce was just oozing cool with every scene that he was in, man. Just like the way that he walks.
Yeah.
Dude, just super cool.
I mean, my man just suited up when he has the helmet off.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man, I agree. I don't really know much more to say other than that dude just looks cool, dude.
You know, he's like a
Chiller.
DC version of Doctor Strange, is what everybody says. But, you know, they just mirror the two companies mirror each other with how they do their heroes, right?
Right.
But he was just super cool.
Yeah.
What I didn't like about Fate was like the comic book, like the hero is like, bro, okay, do you know the future? You don't know the future? What's going on with the future, bro?
Well, I think it's kind of, once again, like Doctor Strange. He's not going to tell you. He's just going to kind of clue you in or just kind of slowly step you to what he thinks you need to do, I guess. But he believes in fate, right? He believes it's going to happen regardless of what we do. Most of the time, apparently he can change that if he wants to, but, I don't make the rules.
I didn't write the comments, so I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to be like, you're going to die, so.
Can we get a Dr. Fate movie where like we don't see him as Dr. Fate at all? We just see him as like Kent.
Just the whole time.
Just dope threads.
Last couple minutes is just him like, oh, look at his helmet.
Oh, there's a helmet right here. Let me put this on. End credits. That's fine. Just I just see him just like at the bar picking up women as Kent. That'd be dope.
Oh yeah.
I watched 2 hours of that. He was just the sexiest man in the movie.
Yeah, you're right.
So good, man.
You're right.
Love Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah, that was my thoughts of the whole movie too.
Yeah.
Every time I saw him. sexy.
All right, we got Adam Smasher. He's a smaller role in the JSA, the Justice Society of America. Is that the team that we're with as well? Is that
Yes.
their name?
Yes.
They predate the Justice League, I think.
Yeah, the JSA, like you said, I think it's from the way earlier years, like I can't say what years, but like way before the Justice League. The Justice League is like the newer heroes.
Yes.
The JSA is kind of like not the older heroes, but like the before faction.
JSA,
They're still
man.
two different things, though.
They're two different, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's, you know how they, once again, going back to Marvel, we got to do what we got to do, right?
Do stuff like that.
They have the Avengers and the Defenders, and they have the Avengers, and they have like the X-Men. You know, there's just different factions and different groups there. So I get it. But it was cool seeing a different team.
Yeah.
Even though it really felt like it was just like Hawkman and Dr. Fate and like two newbies. But you know what? Whatever. We rocked with it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the question a lot too, is there's so many heroes. Why is there only like 3 or 4 that ever fight together?
They gotta have like Ninja Turtle type.
Yeah, unless
teams,
you're the
you know what I
X-Men.
mean? Like
This is the X-Men. They got like 30 people fighting all the time.
always.
All the time. Other than that, everybody's like 3 or 4. That's all you get.
That's it. That's all we can afford, man. You know what I mean?
So,
God, we got a budget of $200 million, bro. What do you expect us to do here, Javi?
It's like if you want Pierce Brosnan as Kit Nelson, you got to give up 4 or 5 other characters.
You got to get Adam Smasher, not the original one, not Henry Winkler.
No.
You got to get his nephew, okay? This is what the fans want, all right? You throw Batman in this movie, we can't make this movie. The Rock can't be in it.
Yeah.
Simple as that. It's not a Black Adam movie anymore. It's just this is Batman too. Yeah. All right, dude. So anyway, Adam Smasher, right? Yeah. He's a young member of the JSA who can control his molecular structure and manipulate his size and strength there. I have seen Adam Smasher in, like, once again, just going back to like the Justice League cartoons and stuff like that. I've seen him there. Like he can get big like Ant-Man does.
Right.
But it's more with his, like, this is like an actual power of his. There's no like Pym particles or anything, or the suit that does it, or the suit maybe
more
helps
of a mutant
him.
thing than a mechanical.
Exactly. He was cool. Dude loved the grub. Reminded me of Brad Pitt in the Ocean's movies, man. He's always eating.
Yeah, he was kind of like the little bit of the comic relief.
Had to have that.
But, you got a young guy who's getting thrown into a big mess. Makes sense. He's going to be kind of nervous and having fun at the same time. Like, getting to get big and smash stuff. And, I don't know if he get a check or not, but, if he gets paid for it, sweet.
Hey, cool.
Yeah.
And then we got, no, not her. Yeah, well, I guess I wanted to do Cyclone, Quintessa Swindell.
Yes.
Maxine Hunkel as Cyclone. Remember the JSA who can control wind and generate sound? I've never heard of this person before, ever.
No, apparently it's the granddaughter of another of the Red Tornado.
Never heard of her either.
Nah.
But you know what we're doing, man? We're world expanding on heroes and that we've not seen before.
Yeah, and also not bringing heroes who've been around for a long time back.
Yeah.
Now we're talking about granddaughters and nephews, the next generation of heroes.
The Gen Zs, is that who they are? Right?
Yeah.
These damn Gen Zs out there with their TikTok. This pod will be on TikTok, so I don't know, but Javi handles that.
Yeah. I don't know about handle it. It's done.
It gets done, right? I don't know how cool it is. But I don't know, man. She was just kind of there, kind of flirted with Adam Smasher a little bit, but those two members just really didn't give me much. It was cool to like have those members, but you kind of wanted them to do a little bit more, be a little bit more within the movie.
Right.
But you know what? They were part of the team, man. So,
I mean, they're as far as Quintessa Swindell's Cyclone, I kind of like the way they brought her, like her maneuvering.
Oh yeah,
was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like it's like a dance kind of thing.
Yeah.
As she flowed through there. I thought it was always fun. There's one scene where she gets done and her hair is like humongous.
Yeah.
It's like humongous, and then she puts it back in a ponytail. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed kind of watching her flow through. She didn't do much as far as like the fighting and stuff like that, but nothing spectacular.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So so we talk about Black Adam and we talk about the members of the JSA who are there to kind of take him in because he is this super powered being that has been awakened, but the person that awakes him is Adrian Tomas, a university professor and resistance fighter in modern day Kahndaq, who proved to be an ally for Adam in the JSA there. She's the one who's after this crown that, if gotten to the wrong hands, can cause serious blase, yada, yada, right? Yeah. We gotta have a MacGuffin.
We step into a weird place with that. Right?
Yeah.
Step into really more into the magic, dark realm, demon situations.
I mean, my man came out of hell.
Yeah. So, getting weird.
But I'll say this, man, about weird. If you're gonna do it, lean into it.
Super weird.
You know what I mean? There's some movies that like will dip their toe in it.
Yeah.
And there's some movies that'll take a full dive into it, right?
I mean, you're right. I mean, my man was standing in hell.
Yes.
Like with demons flying around him.
Yes.
Yeah. Went all in.
And became like their leader or their champion is what they're called. So I'm about it, man. Lean all the way in.
Let's go.
But yeah, so then we also have Ishmael Gregor as /Sabak, the last descendant of King Akhenaten and the militant leader of the criminal organization Intergang, who Adam must work with JSA to bring down after he becomes Sabak. So Sabak is the leader of the underworld, and it got weird at that point.
It got real weird.
And you know, it was just like a CGI baddie at the end that was humongous that they had to fight, who like you don't really care for this guy.
I mean, he just kind of showed up.
And you got to do what you got to do to beat him at the end. But forget all that, man. You guys want to talk about more about Black Adam and what this movie is, man. The sets and the music, man. I got some stuff to say about this if you have a minute.
Oh, well, let's go. We got plenty of minutes, man.
I love it.
We got 4 hours worth of minutes left on this SD card. So
this is how many minutes you said?
There's 4 hours.
4 hours
worth of minutes.
Multiple minutes. All right. This movie looked really in depth. This movie didn't give me that like super gloss type green screen. It did in some cases, but
it's going to.
It was really in depth. Kahndaq looked lived in and in depth with people. When they like the Kahndaq the many years ago looked really in depth with all those people.
Right.
This just looked like a world that like really was there. Yeah. Right. Remember back to that first Thor movie where like you were in Asgard and it was like 7 people there. This did not feel like that. That was my dad's biggest hiccup. He's just like, he went to go see Thor. Yo, my dad went to
Asgard.
My dad went to go see Thor, and he was just like, bro, there's like one room full of Asgardians. Like, that's it. Where's the people? Where's the commoners at, right? And we get them in the later movies and stuff, but
that was talking about like when they're having the big feast.
They're having the big feast. There's like 7 people in there, right? Where's the people at though? Not just
your boy Zach Shazam was in that one.
Yes, though, yeah. But yeah, so this looks really lived in, man. There's a lot of people. You get like really close up, in depth, like pictures, like videos, shots, and reactions of the people of Conduct and how they live, man. I really enjoyed that. Beautifully shot. The director, the cinematographer did their damn thing, man. I really enjoyed that. The kids' bedroom, man. If I had a bedroom, just badass.
Just all the posters.
That was just a set itself.
Posters, yeah.
Just like really badass. All the superheroes, Batman, Superman, Aquaman, all them.
Yeah. So, yeah, and you're right. I mean, it comes up and it's a part of a fight too, right? Yeah, yeah. They destroy that whole room.
They destroy the mess out of that room. And also, man, this movie has such an amazing score. You can do anything. You can do like a Brian Tyler type score, which is like typical action hero, like
big orchestra
and stuff like that. Or you can get this dude Lauren Halfy, who is a veteran composer and works with Hans Zimmer, right? Did all like the Dark Knight movies, right? And so anything Christopher Nolan has done, he basically has helped him out with, especially in his early part of his year directing credits there. So like this dude knows structure. This dude knows sound. This dude knows like heartbeats of movies and when you need to like intensify, when you need to bring it back there, and does it to a T, man. The one thing I will say is Dwayne Johnson assembled a hell of a team for this movie.
Oh yeah.
Top to bottom.
Been working on it for a minute.
Top to bottom, man. Assembled a hell of a team. Was here for every second of it, brother.
I know you're excited for the end of the movie too.
Oh, we'll talk about that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, we'll definitely talk about that, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Waiting on that.
Oh, dude.
Been waiting on that.
Oh, all right. All right, brother. If you got nothing else, man, I can jump into a theme here.
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
All right, dude. So, like you said earlier, man, Black Adam throws a lot at us in a little time.
Yeah.
Nativism with regards to the soldiers' militia setting up and mining, and they're a land that's not their own, right? Going and taking things and leaving with the Ethereum or the whatever uranium, whatever it was. Redemption with Black Adam changing his stars. Where superhero types should operate. It was kind of like the not the Wakanda Accords, but what were they called?
Sokovia
the Sokovia Accords, right? It was kind of like that, where they were like, "Why are you in Conduct?" They even said like, "Nobody comes to Conduct to help us."
Yeah.
And then when they're like, "Why are you here? We have our hero, right?"
Yeah, you're not here to help us. You're here to take him, right?
So it's like superhero jurisdiction, right? Like, where do you actually have jurisdiction to go and be a hero and try to save your day? And like, what day are you saving?
Yeah,
that's a big thing as well, because we don't really think that. Like, what you're doing? Is it going to help us or hurt us?
Yeah, I mean, kind of like they very, very slow, very little explanation of that, right?
Yeah.
It's just you got a weapon of mass destruction. It's because you don't know who he is.
Exactly.
What he's doing. So because he's not, somebody on your ship or under your payroll, he's a threat.
Exactly. It was the same thing in Batman versus Superman, right? Yeah. Superman is this weapon of mass destruction, and he's got to be taken down.
Yeah.
By all means necessary. So, totally understand. I actually might watch Batman versus Superman Unlimited Edition tonight.
Oh boy.
That's 3 hours right there. And then the last thing here, giving your people hope for the future, right? Conduct is this place that is, they have to go through checkpoints, right? They have to, they probably have like a curfew, right? There's just a lot of militia around. You can't go to like the Starbucks and just get a cup of coffee without seeing some dude with a rifle in the corner, right? Like, that's scary, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that almost brings back to, like, once again, not going to get political, but thinking back of, like, how people want more open carry guns and everything on the street, right? Like, and how intense of a feeling that would be if you're just trying to get your kid on the school bus.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of what was going on in Conduct. So like I said, they throw a lot of different themes at us in the morality level, man. I loved going back and forth with Hawkman and Black Adam about I love it. Man, you can't kill people. Heroes don't kill people. You know what I mean?
Right.
What's a hero?
Yeah.
What type of person are you? Are you the people for conduct or what?
And why don't you do that?
Yeah.
It's a necessity.
Yeah. Like, that's how I get my answers, right? And I always think back. Anytime I hear somebody who, like, gives this kill people, don't kill people argument, especially if they're looking for answers, like, Will Smith's 1999 Wild West was a horrible movie, okay? But the funniest thing is when he was just like, Wes, you're no better, man.
Yeah.
Your job, what you do is you shoot first, you shoot some more, you shoot again, and when everybody's dead, then you ask questions, right? Like, and Will Smith's character was like, "What's wrong with that?" Right? So I always think back to that, but he's right. Like, Hawkman is right, and they're like, you dead people cannot give you answers,
right?
But Black Adam just tries to do it in fear, gets the answers, and he's going to kill him anyway. So
yeah. I mean, that's what he does.
Different styles.
Yeah. He's got. I mean, he's been entombed for a long time, so doesn't really know the adjustments the world has made to violence.
Oh yeah,
I think at that time when he was around, it was kill him and get him out of our way.
That's right.
Yep,
that's right. All right, brother. Well, that is our conversation about 2022's Black Adam.
Right.
JV,
Right.
Give me your thoughts and ratings on this, brother.
Yeah, this one, like we said, it moved pretty fast, which is good and bad.
Yeah.
I think we miss some story from these characters, but we also don't have to sit through all that story for these characters.
Exactly.
We get to the action, we get to the plot of the movie, which is Black Adam and his story, not the Atom Smasher and these. They're all side characters here. A lot of action, fun scenes, and looking forward to The Rock being in this franchise as well, helping, with bringing people back into the fold.
Yeah.
Pushing to be, I guess, the fans roadway into all this too.
Mm-hmm.
He listens to the fans and knows what we all want and tries to give us that. So super stoked about this, man, and the future of the DC movies, because there's one or two that have been great, and a lot of them haven't been.
Agreed.
So looking forward to the future here. I'm gonna go with a 4 out of 5 buckets of popcorn for this movie.
Okay.
Had a good time.
Good deal.
What's up to you, man? What you got?
I'm gonna give Black Adam 3 buckets of popcorn. Black Adam was a good time.
Yeah.
You felt the Dwayne Johnson. I almost called him The Rock again. I apologize. He's gonna sue us. Damn it.
Call him The Rock.
I felt Dwayne Johnson's passion throughout this entire movie.
Yeah.
He assembled literally 2 of the coolest guys to fight against him, right? Pierce Brosnan and Aldous Hodge.
Yeah.
Doesn't get no cooler than those guys, man.
You're right.
So I really enjoyed that aspect of the team that he put together. John Collette Sarah, he did Jungle Cruise with him last year, so he did Black Adam this year. Just a fantastic job, man, of just scope and scale. I love when everything slowed down and you just saw like everything that he did with the bullets and the
really
grenades and everything. Like, just dope.
Yep.
Just
agreed.
Super dope, man. But 3 stars because once again the big baddie was a CGI lame.
Yep.
It was pretty predictable about who Black Adam actually was, when they explained that. That was the big reveal or whatever. It was
what do you mean? Like the story twist?
The story twist, right?
Yeah.
Where the whole time you're thinking that it's his son.
Yeah.
As Black Adam, but no, it was like the father. And yeah, you know that because that's what it says in the trailer.
Yeah.
But you're watching it, you're like, all right, this is in the trailer, just we already know. So like, why let that out earlier? You know what I mean? Like, I think that was a bad trailer type of thing. So you get points off, you get buckets off for that as well. The music sounded fantastic and awesome. I did want more out of the two newies of the JSA.
Yeah.
And I want to know like more about the JSA. I think that's like I know this is a Black Adam movie, but if you introduce stuff like this, man, you gotta give us a little bit. Like, what is the JSA? Like, you could have had Hawkman and Dr. Fate, like just a little exposition about how long they've been doing this when they formed the JSA or when they joined it or whatever. You know what I mean? Like details and breadcrumbs are fantastic, and you know who's good at that? Kevin Feige and Marvel.
Yeah,
they are fantastic at it.
Yeah, I think you would have had to give up a little bit.
Yeah.
To get that.
Yeah.
As well, because as we both said, the story, the dialogue, all that isn't outrageously awesome.
Yeah.
It's more of the look.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous movie.
Yeah, it's more of the look. It's more of Pierce Brosnan.
Literally one of the best DC movies that like we've seen. Like this DC EU universe, like one of the best, man.
Right.
I will say, Man of Steel, this, and let's say it. I love Aquaman. I love both of the Wonder Woman movies. Yeah. But Man of Steel, Shazam, this. I think those three. Put a cape on and you're just a badass, I guess. You got a badass movie. So.
There you go.
This does get 3 buckets of popcorn from me, man.
Right.
But you know what, JV? After the movie ended, and we got to the mid credits.
7 more buckets of popcorn.
If I could give it 7 more buckets of popcorn, it did, man. But you know what? This movie, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
Oh, look at that! Look at that! Look at that,
guys. This gets an additional whole-ass bucket of popcorn. I'm going back to the concession stands one more time for a bucket because we got the return of the man, the myth, the living legend, the beautifully sexy Henry Cavill is coming back as Superman.
Oh, yeah.
Superman is back. My Superman is back. Man of Steel, let's go.
Dude, I kept it. I kept away from everything, man.
Dude, how tough was that?
That had my hair standing up when that scene came on, dude. It was so good.
Theater went apeshit,
so
dude.
Good.
Theater went apeshit for us, man.
It was like 4 people in theater. I was the only one doing it. That's fine.
I was forced and dragged to go to a Friday premiere movie.
Yeah.
And kids were. I hate Friday movies. I hate Friday movies.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I mean, I'm
going to sound super old here, but learn some movie theater etiquette, people. Okay, you're not on your damn couch. How many times I had to tell? I'm like, dude, like I had to tell these kids behind me, dude.
Oh no.
Multiple times.
You got to be that guy.
Yeah, I will be that guy every time. I paid my money to be here. Okay,
right.
So, 4 buckets of popcorn.
Let's go.
Man of Steel's back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. All right, team. Thank you for subscribing to this week's episode, talking through Black Adam. Next week, we'll be discussing the Anton Yelchin versus Colin Farrell vampire flick, Fright Night.
That's streaming on Amazon Prime.
I'm Clyde Smith. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram as I'm Clyde D. Smith.
I'm Javier Villalobos. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Mr. J8200.
Thanks, guys.
Appreciate it.